Legends are told about a game. A game that tries heart and mind. A game connected with the unseen. A game that captures who dare it. A game you're about to play. Hello everybody, this is Shrike, playing Underboard. The full release is here at last. I'm actually playing a pre-release beta of it, and I'm going to adjust the volume just slightly here. So thank you developers for the key and early access. The game will be out on the 6th of February, so it's probably out right now if you check the description. If not, wishlist it so that way you know. I did play the demo of this quite a while back, end of last year perhaps, and it was quite good. It's a roguelite because there is game progression. But it also has kind of like some like auto chess type styles, and it's a dungeon crawler. It's very interesting. Oh, it looks like you're new here in the Underboard. Great. And if you do like the game, check it out and leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you're not already. I play lots of games like this, so if you want to see more of these, I'm the channel for you. What's your name? I could ignore her, but I'll tell her my name. I'm Shrike. So anyway, I'll teach you how to play. Play Underboard. You need to pick a character first. Don't stress about the tooltips. Who reads them anyways? This guy is sneaking up here. Are you sure about that? I do kind of wish I could click to continue. Oh, I can. Never mind. Never mind. You just have to click on the icon itself. Thanks for not stitching. That was risky. She's dangerous. You shouldn't have come here. Okay, I'll believe you. I'm Tikato, an old explorer. Look, rookie. You're now linked to the Underboard. What's the Underboard? The game you're playing right now. Duh. You're still outside while others are now trapped here with all these monsters. You can help them escape, but you'll need to form a team. Look, a bonfire. Go see who's there. I do remember this from the demo, so it's not a surprise to me, but all right, there's a rebel. He's got some stats, HP, resistance, skill resistance, so taking damage from regular attack and from skills. He's got some attack damage and attack speed, range, critical attacks, multipliers, and chance to actually crit. So he's got a decent chance to crit, or at least a small bonus. His skill power is 80. He's got some energy regeneration. His skill is ambush, which is an active skill, so I actually have to choose when to use it, which costs 100 energy, and it will give you haste, and it'll make you hidden for 3.2 seconds, so you'll get targeted. It'll make a lot more sense in just a second. I was scouting the area. There should be more people around. Here, use this map and go search them. Very well. As you can see, there's the classic roguelike type map, although not many branches yet because this is the tutorial. Watch out, a wild monster up here. Try this, rookie. Drag your character to a good position first and then send them to fight. So I can just drag them around and you can pick where on the initial your side of the board you can fight. There's no reason not to be near him, I don't think, at this point. We can only attack directly adjacent to us, so there's nothing really special I can do, but we will fight this Batman. The music is a little jamming. Oh, he actually used his skill. Keep hidden for a second. So we got experience. Level the character up to level 2. I can toggle extra details. Leveling up a character increases their max health, attack damage, and skill power. So as you can see, it kind of just auto battle, right? Kind of like many different auto battlers. I can also hide it. That's interesting. Now, a full stack must be used on a level 1 character. Stacks up to 3. So we need 3 of these to level up our thief to level 2. Very straightforward. We'll go to the chest. Get some loot. We found a chest. There should be an item inside. Well, bitten apple. Plus 70 max HP. We had like 210 HP or something like that. So that's a decent bonus, I guess. Drag a new item to your character to equip it. You can always right click an item to unequip it. So we've got 210 yet. So then I just drag them on and I've got 280. That's a decent. That is a decent chunk of health. Typically you'd want damage over health, but you know, in this early game, what can you do? Change the speed of combats if you want to go fast. You can also pause them. That allows you to open tooltips during the fight. So if you want to read, see exactly what's going on. I'm just going to drag down here. I'm going to actually adjust the volume here slightly. And I'm going to leave the rest on. I think it's fine. So this guy, I mean, it doesn't really matter because we don't really have any decisions to be made in the tutorial. But we can still look at the stats every so often. Let's speed it up. I do prefer, at least when doing these initial videos, to be using the most as much as possible so that to clearly showcase, you know, what I'm interacting with. Once you start playing the game a lot, you'll be using all the hotkeys and stuff just to go fast and quickly, smoothly even. We found some magic cards. Those can be used as spells. Now this is typically something that we can do during battle to influence it. I do kind of wish the tutorial had like more actual decisions, kind of like the actual game does, but I can understand why they only give us these one particular thing to do each time to explain how it works. An active spell, huh? You can click it during combat to use it, or even start a combat by using it. It'll just cost you some mana. Mana comes from your brain. It fully recovers after each combat, so feel free to use as much mana as you want during the fight. You'll get it back. So, select an enemy character in spell range center. Apply 150 rot. And that goes up each time you use it, so that's cool. Now, if we look, what does rot exactly do? Duration 10 seconds. Suffer piercing damage over time. Applies decay every second. And decay... plus 3% damage over time received multiplier. So the longer it ticks, the more damage it does, is my understanding of that. All right, we'll do another combat. He's got quite the range on him. And we could start combat by plaguing him. And if we're far away, flag will technically activate and affect him for longer before we reach him. So that way he's already lost half his HP before we even start the fight. So that's absolutely awesome. With a first stack of experience rookie, not bad. Drag your experience to a character to level them up. Now I'm curious, I could do that. What happens if I don't? It's not going to force me to. Now there's a reason why I might not want to level up with you. I didn't tell you earlier, but characters have traits that get better when their allies also have them. Look at the traits of your character before choosing another. Because now we're going to get another character, then I can level up the other character that I care more about, you know? So our current rebel, oh, he's not a thief, he's a rebel. We have intensity and accuracy as his traits. So if we were to get another character with intensity, we get 20% attack damage. We had 4 points of it, we get 30% and a crit chance increase, etc. If we had more characters with accuracy, we get attack speed. Okay. So we can pick to get another melee character with intensity. That would just give us more damage. This person also takes 20% less damage for 5 seconds as their skill. Okay. And the scout, they can slow enemies and they would give us more attack speed. I'm going to go with the big tanky guy. And then I'm going to actually level him up. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a ranged character to go really with this, but if he tanks, as long as they all attack whoever they encounter first, I believe. So we have them hit tanky guy, who's level 2, and then Rebel can do some DPS. Because they, despite this guy being level 2, he does 47 damage while this guy does 48. So, and he's got a slower attack speed. So the Rebel will be our DPS. Still, despite being level 1. As long as he lives. More monsters are starting to creep on you. Characters target the closest enemy, so move your characters to a good spot. Targets with higher maximum health are prioritized when there are multiple of the same distance. And this guy has more health. In fact, I'm going to take the apple and I'm going to give it to our tank as well. So they will prioritize attacking our tank, and we can hopefully win this. In fact, I might still want to do this though. And Plague. Maybe the harder one? Let's do that. Let's start the combat this way. Oh, I could have robbed him a second time, but there was no need. We lost nobody. We got 1 XP. We continue on. Let's go get this chest. What do we got? What's in the box? Lucky charm. Crit attack chance and crit multiple. While this is perfect, also it gives us +1 impact. Hey, you found an influence item. Those grant extra traits, but are quite rare. Okay, I don't remember that from the demo, but that is very good on the Rebel because he already has high crit chance, and you know his crit multiplier is higher, so he'll be doing quite a bit more damage. Actually, the athlete has a crit chance as well, 20% and 30% damage, and now our Rebel has 40 and 60%. So when it does crit, he'll be hitting harder. Okay. We're gonna have to use our Plague to our advantage, though. That is for sure. Ooh, I get a pick of 2 cards here. So the Child, common passive, mana regeneration, cooldown recovery. So we could use our Plague more often. Or increase maximum mana, increase spell range. I don't think we need that. I think I'd rather be able to use the Plague more often, because the more often I use it, the more it does. It scales based off how many times you use it. Passive spell now. Those are always active and usually affect you in other spells. By the way, you can drag your spells between them to swap their places. Yes, you can. Oink. Works pretty easy. You can also be using hotkeys to use Plague. So I'll probably do that in the next fight. Instead of clicking on it, I'll just press 1. You can look at the combat summary for details about how well your characters are doing. More of a thing for advanced rookies, though. That is something I actually forgot about, so thank you for reminding me again, I guess. I'm going to Plague the guy on top, because he is more dangerous. I'm going to Plague him again. And just like that, we crush him. No problem at all. Let's go to chest. Need some good loot. Look, that chest has a reroll symbol. You could sacrifice some experience if you don't find anything you like. You'll get some new options. So, you could spend XP for it. If I didn't think I was going to get to level another experience before the end of this, I could use experience to reroll, get something better. 30% crush on hit chance. Crush reduces their damage reduction. Okay. Attack resistance. Grants damage reduction against specific damage type. Just attacks, I guess, in this case. Damage reduction mitigates up to 90% of incoming damage, depending on how much you have. That'd be pretty good on our tank, potentially. And folding chair could be good on our rebel. So our rebel did 255 damage, and our tank took 200 damage and dealt 80. Could also re-roll and hope for something good. But if I get 1 more XP, I can level up our rebel, and I think that'll probably be better. Since we are relying on plague, I think I'm gonna take the umbrella and give it to our tank. I think that's fair. Yeah, it seems reasonable. Because I can get... Oh, I can get a spell over here. Okay. Let's do that. Ooh. It just gives intensity, impact, and contact. Mana reserves 30%. So I have 30% less mana. But I can still use Plague at least twice. That seems perfectly good. Feast. Plus 100% total resistances gained as health unwounded. 25% attack resistance, 25% skill resistance. So we just become way more tanky. Swamp, accuracy, stealth. Okay, so if you get intensity 3, we get another 10% attack damage and a 30% crit attack multiplier. And we get 20% crush on hit chance. This seems real good. Alright, that's a resurrection spell. You can click on it outside of combat to use it. It will reserve some of your mana to activate. Reserve mana can't be used for active spells. I will absolutely be using that. We do have 1 more combat, which will give us XP to level up. Ooh, I get to plague both of these guys to start with. I think that's a good idea. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to do that right now. Let's go 1. Oh, if we had +1 range, we could. I'll again rot the more dangerous of the two. And now I can rot them again. Oh, it's just working beautifully. Look at that. And we're going to get XP, so we can level up our rogue. I keep calling him a rogue, but he's a rebel. Seems that you lure the boss out. You'll need to kill it to save your team. Good luck, rookie. Alright, well, let's... I can't level him up with this, I don't think. I cannot. It's only for level 1 characters. So now he does 62 damage a hit. And, I mean, he's doing 47, but... Anyways, yeah, he took no damage that fight and did 321 damage. Critical attacks was 62% of that damage. Cool. And our tanky boy, what is his actual class? Athlete. He actually dealt back 172 damage, so he still did, you know, like a third of the overall damage. And 30% of that was critical attacks, which lines up pretty well. That's actually above expectations. I think. Because he always has a 20% crit chance, right? Yeah. Although this... No. Yeah, that's right. Alright, well, let's go. To the boss. +1 potential, +1 experience. Now, in the demo, they made this boss very, very difficult. But here it doesn't look like it, actually. I can get all of them with rot. And then rot again. I'm going to make sure to rot these guys. Our rebel being there is not ideal, but we've got 3. Oh, okay, we died. Be careful. The characters consume your life to revive. Life comes from your heart. It fully recovers after killing a boss. But your exploration ends if you lose it all. Losing combat inflicts damage to your life. On the bright side, dead enemies revive as ghosts, making them easier to kill again. So, although we lost some life, I did kill 1 enemy. I should have focused on killing multiple, I suppose. Oh yeah, this pathing didn't work out for me. Let's try and kill this. Oh, that's why I didn't do that. Okay, well, let's focus on the boss then. This guy also pathed pretty poorly, so... That level 3 enemy's really screwing us. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to fix this pathing so things work out better for us. It still did the same. Well, actually, this guy came over here. This is our only chance, but our tank is now taking most of the hits, so. Oh man, that's a tough decision. Our tank just died. I remember in the demo I theorized that you could win. I could have won. I totally could have won, I think. I just needed better positioning, and we would have won. But, you know, it is this tutorial, so you did well, rookie. That comment was too hard. We had 2 level 2 guys, and they had 4 guys. One of them was level 3. When people die here, they become monsters. Only a player can save them. You should keep trying now that you know the basics. I hope you think so as well. All right. Zone level 1. There are a lot of zones. All right, so we're get to start either with a brawler who does like no damage, a nurse who's more of a support character, and a scout. Well, let's start with the tank, I suppose. The others don't really do much damage either, so this is double contact, which should be pretty interesting. Nice, I need you to return now that you know what to do. Take this compass, it'll help you track the boss. I trust you will do it this time. Let's go, rookie. So with 2 contacts, we get 20% damage with melee hits. Okay. He's kind of like the athlete, but he looks like he is... he's got a skill that does 64 skill damage. Gains might. Might gives you attack damage and skill power. So he's more of a... definitely way more offensive oriented than the athlete was. Get a deck of cards to start with. Okay. What spell are we going to start with? Ooh. Centaur, +2 spell range. Yo, that's pretty good. If I had spells. Slumber. Select enemy characters in spell range, apply sleep. Unable to act for 10 seconds. And of course, Plague, which is up. Both of these 2 are amazing. But I feel like taking out enemies... Yo, if we ever got both of these, we'd be able to do a spell range of 3, slumber everything. That's insane. Obviously, I'm going to take slumber to start with. It only costs 10 too. It's cooldown of 30 seconds. So probably won't get to use it more than like twice, maybe. Let's start with the regular combat because we only have 1 character right now. Well, we only have so many quote-unquote turns before... I'm gonna put him to sleep and then whack him. Oh, when he gets hit, he wakes up. I mean, that makes sense. It'll be better once fights can become larger. Okay, I need a character. I think that is a pretty safe assumption. Magician. I remember Magician's being pretty good in the demo. Maybe it's intensity impact. We'd get 3 impact, which would be nice. And he can shield. That's also pretty good. We also want melee stuff because contact buffs only melee. So we'd actually get the most out of the orphan, actually. I'm good with that. Oh, never mind. It's intensity and impact, not contact. But either way, that's still pretty good. His attack range is 2, so it actually doesn't count as... melee. All right, never mind. Maybe I would have been better off with something else. Let's see if we can get another spell. Let's gear up since it's being offered to us. Accuracy, stealth, reach probably doesn't help us at all. Apply 150 immolation. Inflicts 150% damage to enemies in range 2. Plus 100% spell bonus range. Or power conduit. Apply 2 spark. 2 plus 5% of the bonus maximum mana. Well, I don't have any. Deal skill damage equal to 50% of skill power to a close enemy. 1 stack per kill. Well, let's do immolation. Let's light people on fire, shall we? Let's try the... this one opens up the most possibilities. I would like to get a third character before we do a big fight, but... Immolation. Select a player character. So for skill damage over time. I mean, immolation, I mean, that makes sense thematically, but I don't understand what I get out of it. Let's find out. So he takes damage over time, but he inflicts 150% of damage to enemies, all enemies around him. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Reroll consumable experience level 2 enemy. This is a trait consumable experience and item to the highest level enemy. Let's do this superior combat. We got some tricks up our sleeve. Oh, it's just a single dude, huh? We shouldn't have any problems with this. In fact, I can sleep him until we get into range. And I can light the baby on fire. That was a superior combat. That didn't seem like it. Rerolls the lowest team trait of a character. Anyways, let's level up our brawler. Fine with that. Don't think I need to do that. So like I could reroll intensity impact. What happens if I did it on the brawler? Would I reroll contact and get 2 or something else? Maybe. This could reroll intensity or impact. Neither of which are helping us right now at all. Could get lucky. I don't think I need to. There's a level 2 enemy, but we should be fine. We got a level 2 character as well now, so. We also have immolation, which is pretty good. I can slumber 1 character to start the fight. And I can do this. That DPS. Baby, what are you doing? There you go. Alright, we didn't even lose any characters. I got greed. Reroll rewards and grant 2 additional options. Experience levels up a level 2 character. Very good. Oh, I can get a character here. Let's get the character first and then look at the rewards. Because that would allow us to have more information. Another orphan. I would get contact 3 doing this. That's really the only super synergy we have. 2 babies. You know what? Let's do it. Let's be a yellow squad. This should be pretty interesting. Although I wish they were melee attackers. We can get lots of chests rewards. I'm gonna go here because it opens up more options. Actually, no, it's about the same, I think. Ooh, attack damage, attack speed, scissors attack speed, skill power. I mean, this is rare. I'll take it. I'll give it to this baby. All right. Range DPS. Was out DPSing our level 2 guys, so it's probably because of immolation. Probably. We have 16 turns before the boss comes, so we got lots of time to be looting. We can also use greed to reroll and get more options if I don't want these. 100 shield on combat start. Shield just absorbs damage, but increases shield decay when gained. Maximum shield is equal to maximum health. Okay, so you can't have more shields than you have health. Makes sense. 30% skill power when focused. Wow, focused. Characters that aren't wounded have focus. Well, I've got immolation, so that probably isn't going to happen too much. Let's get shields, and let's put that on our tank. He's kind of our tank, I suppose. He's got 75 attack resistance. Honestly, not that much better. He's got less skill resistance. I don't know if this team is so good, but, you know. Let's go this one, because that opens up 2 different paths. And we're going to bully the hell out of this thing, I think. and just put the level 2 one to sleep to start with. I don't think I need immolation, but I will. So now we have to run all the way over there. Immolate the baby. Oh yeah, they can give shields to each other. So that's actually really good with immolation. Here, combat. All right, let's go. Oh, let's make sure. Oh, I could mute. Oh, I could sleep both of them so we get in a position. Then do this. Immolation's pretty good. Does it tell us how much damage it's doing? Skill damage, immolation, 297. That's as much as his skill is mitigating. So immolation's doing some decent damage. Grants influence to a character. All rewards have a 5% chance to be influenced. Getting an additional trait. Let's give it to this baby. Anticipation. Doesn't. Oh, we got all these traits. We need more in order to actually gain any benefits from these currently. But that's okay. Let's go here. Yeah. It'll reveal the last square there. Let's sleep the level 2 guy. And once these get into range, I will do some immolation. Now it's just us against the level 2 guy character. My positioning, I'm starting to understand, is not great. It's not fantastic. Understanding how the pathing is going to work, Crystal Skull is going to be very important. 30% energy recharge chance. Minus 30% max energy recharge chance. Energy recharge. Cover energy equal to the energy skill cost on skill use. I don't understand this one. Energy recharges can't happen in the sequence. 30% energy charge chance, so the chance of it happening. But then the maximum chance is reduced by. So, okay, if you had a lot of things that stacked up to give like 90% energy recharge chance a total, this would reduce it so you could only have. I'm assuming it caps out at 90%. It might cap it at 100. I don't know. But if it capped out at 90, then you'd only be able to get the 60% total. For this, it's just straight up plus 30% because I have nothing else that gives that currently. 2 energy charges at combat start would be pretty good on baby. He's got the shield. But energy pulse chance. Recover energy equal. Okay, so energy pulse gives them energy back. And energy recharge just gives you back equal to the skill energy cost. This is a little confusing, not gonna lie. But all right, let's give it to him. Why not? And we'll continue. My other baby never attacked at all, so that's why like my positioning's really bad. You know, how do I position these so that everybody gets to attack and contribute? But this guy, oh my gosh, immolation did so much damage. All right. Well, we just got a bunch of regular fights to do. Kind of like that you can just jump around anywhere on the map. Let us put these guys to sleep. Immolate the baby. Let's immolate this baby so he gets to contribute a little bit. We're kind of crushing this right now. One more regular fight and we can level up our second baby. But we're not going to get anyone to level 3 by the looks of it. Wow, these... I feel like I'm getting some pretty good luck here. Skill power. 3 energy regeneration. Attack damage while flanking. We don't really flank with our current setup. Plus 1 insight, energy burn on attacks. Well, insight's pretty useless to us, unfortunately. Oh, actually, if we got that, we get +1 energy charges on combat start. But increasing their skill even more. Skill power. So targets the lowest health percent ally grants 201 shields. Now they're most likely going to be just he's actually tankier than our brawler. He's got 455 health. This guy's only got 364. Interesting. But this guy's tanking a lot more hits. So I don't know, you know. We'll see. All right, we're just gonna do our regular combats here. Can put everybody in range of this guy, honestly, just to start with. Put these guys to sleep. Do some immolation. Immolate this guy. Let's let him do some damage. Oh, that's not a good idea. Not nearly as good as putting it on the baby. Okay. Now we know. Oh, let's all level up our second baby. Very well. And we got 3 more fights to do. At the very least. Let's do this and this. That's probably fine. And we'll put this guy to sleep. And immolate our baby. Look at that damage. Then they shield him up like crazy. Simply incredible. I don't know what I'm going to do with this level 1 XP now. Oh, the boss is here. I had less turns than I thought I did. It's okay. +1 potential and XP for this boss. This boss is way more reasonable than the other one. Especially because I can do this and put those guys to sleep. I don't need to immolate here, so I'm not going to bother. I'm going to wait. I will immolate this, though, because it'll hit both of them. And then they both use their activation to shield him. And I just keep immolating. I put him to sleep. Do some immolation. We should still win. I don't have mana, but yeah, we win. Didn't even lose anybody. Excellent. Plus 70 health, 100 armor on wounded. I mean, armor absorbs 50% of damage received. Maximum armor is equal to max health. Wounded characters become wounded the first time they drop below 50% HP. 20% damage with ranged hits. I also got levels up a character level 3. Ah, nice. Our babies are doing range damage. All right, let's do that. Well done, rookie. But a portal is opening. That means there's a deadlier boss on the other side. You'll have to lure it out too. Your exploration will be saved after crossing the portal. So make sure you're ready to leave the map first. Well, let's level up our Giga baby. 700 max HP. Holy crap. And I'm gonna... Oh, he can't have... Well, I'll give it to our other baby. Start buffing him up. Reroll the trait of the... You know what? Maybe I should reroll a trait and hope for something better, you know? It would be a 50-50. I don't want to lose the contact. Because that's the only thing making our brawler good. It's the only buff we currently have. Let's try it on you and see what happens. Ooh, I got intensity. So we got rid of the anticipation, which is, it was kind of nice, but plus 20% attack damage, just flat out. Any attack damage, that's really good. Well worth, I think. All right, we're feeling good. So we got 10 turns before the boss shows up. Let's get this chest. Might be something super good, you never know. 30% crush chance on hit. Or plus 30% crush on hit chance. Okay. Energy regeneration. You know what? I might just greed this. Can I not greed this? Yep, I can. Okay. Ooh, magic 8 ball. 2 berries on skill use. 20% energy cost efficiency. This one determination. 30% block chance. And the others are just normal. Magic 8 ball sounds really good. Now, here's the question. Do I want to swap? Do I want to put it on him? I think it's fine. There was the option of like swapping something off of him and giving him that because he's probably using his skill more often. Energy recharge 13. Energy regeneration 10. But yeah, his is buff, so like he would be using it more often, which would mean Magic 8 Ball would trigger more often, right? So why don't I take Sandal off him, Sandal on this guy, and put the Magic 8 Ball on this guy. I think that's reasonable. And we'll see how that goes. Actually, last fight. Oh, because I was just doing immolation on everybody. That's why. That's why I did so much more damage. Okay. Let's go here because we'll get more paths open. That's at least my reasoning. Let's fight here. Put you to sleep and do some immolation. Okay, that was completely overkill. That's pretty nice. Damn, we seem powerful. But I can't really use this right now. I'm curious what we're supposed to do with it if we don't have a character to level up, you know? Let's do a superior combat. I'm feeling spicy. Let's do this. It seems fine. And I'll put the level 3 character to sleep. And do immolation on the bottom guy. Oh my gosh, we're just gonna... I'm pretty sure we're just gonna crush this. Immolation is so unbelievably good. And being able to sleep characters beforehand. This is actually kind of loud here. The sound effects. There we go. It should be a little more manageable. Look, we like absolutely demolished that. He's doing a lot less damage now, huh? I guess it just really depends on who I put immolation on. Yeah. What is this? Lock. Reroll rewards and upgrades the rarity of common options. Must be used instead of experience to reroll. Oh yeah, I can use regular experience. Reroll. That's the use of it. Oh, I can get another character. I can get a 4th character? That seems really good for us. Another baby! Vitality 2. Give us 70 more health. This would also give us Vitality 2. And Impact 2. We need Impact 3 to really matter. Athlete would be tank. Oh, I want another baby, man. What is this? Skill resistance? Oh, that's also pretty good. No? I'm fine with that. I can level them up immediately, too. Oh, this is excellent. 3 babies and a brawler. What a build. What a build. All right, it's got the chest. Because we do have lots of characters to outfit here. Ooh. +1 attack range. Yo. +1 grace. Counterattack chance. Oh, man. Attack range is incredibly powerful. You're the main. All right, we can do it this way. Oh wait, his inventory's full, right? All right, I'll do it on this guy since he does have. Once he levels up, he'll do comparable damage to this guy. And he sits in the back. Yeah, that's good. It's good. I'm fine with this. Lots and lots of superior combats. Trait consumable. Reroll consumable, reroll consumable. Let's do this one because it also opens up 3 different paths. I'm gonna sleep this one and do this. And then immolation again. Or a tank might... Well, he's not really our tank, I guess. He did, in fact, die. That's our first actual death. But our babies are so strong. And they just keep offing each other too. I got a greed. I got an experience. Okay. Ooh, another character? Can I get a 5th character? It's pretty awesome. Ooh, a nerd. Concentration effort. Or I can get brawlers with contact 4. Doesn't actually, it's our only synergy. It is technically another melee character. Just plus 20%. Okay, I mean that's more range damage too for all our babies. So now I've got 2 brawlers and 3 babies. One of my babies can attack very far away. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We could use some spells. Speaking of. Although actually air spells are really good, so maybe not. +1 mana regeneration, 25% mana reservation efficiency. Max mana, +1 spell range. That's really nice. That is really nice. I think that would make immolation also be higher range. As well as slumber. Ghost reach. Target gets taunt from the farthest enemy. Teleports the target towards the farthest enemy. I don't want that. I want this. That's excellent. More mana so I can cast more spells, and the spells have better range. What is anvil? Forge items. Oh, I think it allows me to combine items together. But I only have 7 turns, remember. So it might be better for me to get XP, you know? They don't seem like they're giving me higher level XP from these, unfortunately. And I don't need to combine anything right now. So I'd rather do this, I think. How do we want to do this? All right. Control the hide? Yeah, there we go. So I can actually see where it's going. Oh my gosh, I can just sleep all 3 of these. And then do immolation here. I think I do immolation here. That's really good because I just hit like every enemy. Even if he dies, it's fine. He didn't even die because the babies all shield him. Oh, the combo's really tight. Experience, there you go. What is this? Grants influence to a character. Chance to get a trait, huh? Unusable by him, huh? We got determination put onto the orphan. Determination gives us attack resistance. So look at all this spread. We're starting to get like some decent benefits here. I don't really need to go there. I would like to go this way to explore. Got 6 turns, so if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm never gonna get to this anymore. Forging would kind of be nice. I don't necessarily need the XP, but I do want to be able to see what the options are behind this. Dude, I can just sleep all of these guys. I could do it. I can do it. In fact, I might want to do exactly that. Just do this. Well, they beat up this guy. They beat up this guy. And then once these have been activated, there we go. Get some burns going off. Relation. Still have 1 death, but that's okay. He comes back afterward. Got rerolls up the wazoo. Oh, he died, so I actually took a little bit of health. Another character? I really have 6 characters? This feels cheaty. Intensity 3 doesn't get as much. Determination 2 also doesn't get us anything. Not directly. Starting with charges would be nice, but it's another baby technically. Fits the theme. Athlete would also fit the theme. Being able to survive longer would be nice eventually. If we can get this to 3, that would be incredible. He's another ranged attacker. We have crazy good range. Do I want the item? I think I want the item more than the XP. We got enough turns. I don't necessarily... Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Items are powerful. We have a lot of slots right now to use. This one, insight. I mean, that would be nice. Could also re-roll and get 5 options. There you go. It's another smartwatch. Can I stack that on him? I could. What if I put... This doesn't really matter, but... His regeneration is 16. Energy cost efficiency is up. And then he applies barriers, which just straight up absorb hits. So that seems really good for him. All right. Now I could do these for more XP, or I could... Let's go left. Let's try and reveal more of the map. That is a lot of enemies. But I can just sleep most of them. I'm not even going to bother rearranging here. Oh, I probably should have, I guess. Let's immolate him. Oh, I just had a character die. So there is danger to doing immolation. It does cost us health. Yeah, I just lost 2 HP. Do have to think about that. +1 item to highest level enemy. +1 trait consumable. +1 experience. Okay, let's do it. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Let me try and have everyone back here a bit. I'm gonna sleep these guys. I'm going to immolate you. Well, maybe that was a little silly. Immolate the baby in the back. Oh, my friend keeps dying. My friend might have too many characters, actually. Oof. Lost 3 HP. But we got a trait reroll. Reach. Honestly, formation intensity. Is there anything that I wouldn't want? I mean, I wouldn't... Losing vitality... Okay, yeah, I don't want to lose that. I don't actually know if I want to reroll anything currently. Rerolling... Yeah, no, I'm just not going to worry about it. Level up our other baby. Oh, maybe we can get something really good here. I also have a reroll, but oh, Dust Candle. Select a player character, inflict 10% health loss, apply Vigil. Recover health equal to 200% max health from receiving fatal damage. Oh, so they would survive. They lose 10% health now, but when they would die, they just get healed. That's pretty good. Select player characters in spell range, apply Energize. Recover energy over time. That could be really good for all our babies. Select the player character, apply 5 Harden. Plus 50% damage reduction while having stacks. Lose a stack and receiving damage. So for next 5 hits, you take 50% less damage. Okay, let's do Death's Candle. Get 2 spells are greater than common rarity and expiration. Yeah, I guess so. They're both ancient, funny enough. Heist, another. Yeah, all right. I am losing a little bit of HP doing this, but Fury. Fury's very good. If I do this, and then start by sleeping, I don't know. This guy has a bit of a problem. You probably want this down here. Our brawlers are actually somewhat a liability at this point, surprisingly. You know what I should do? I should just do this. Just sleep these guys up top. And immolate. And if I do this on the baby, he won't be able to die. Uh-oh. Well, just lost another one of our brawlers. But we lost 1 HP. Does stack up, huh? We got 2 rerolls now. I could use them. Alright, if I go here, I can see what the last square is and then pick where I want to go after that. It'll just be a regular combat. Unfortunately, yeah, these brawlers just they're just not living up to their fullest potential, you know? What if I have them fight like the easier stuff up here? If I do it this way, do you think I can do it this way? As long as I sleep like half of them, do immolation, and that's that on him. Okay. You see? Do things a little more intelligently. These guys fight the weaker ones, while my main squad kills the stronger. Did I lose a health? I don't think so. I think we're good. I do have 2 regrets. I'm wondering if it's worth trying. Well, actually, we could afford to potentially lose 1 intensity. Losing the and determination. Okay, so it's actually better. Let's do it on him though. Preparation. Gives us skill resistance. Okay, that's pretty good. That is a great trade, actually. Oh, wait, we already had it. If we could get 3, that would be awesome, but probably not going to happen. Or 4 intensity would also be nice. I don't want to risk losing the vitality. And I could guarantee get rid of this impact. Actually, that's really good. Became endurance, which equally gave us nothing. So, all right, whatever. We tried. So for my last step here, I can get an item. I can forge items together. Let's do that just because it's different. We can consolidate our power, perhaps. Place a non-forged equipment item to forge it. Merge 2 items. Forge an item with an additional random modifier based on its attributes. So I can improve an item. Grab the remaining forge fire and leave the forge. So we got 1 forge fire. Okay. So I could improve one of these with a random trait, or I can merge 2 together. I think I want to merge just like this and this together. Hopefully I get a 60 plus 6. Yep, sure enough. Awesome. I can't re-equip it to him that way. Oh! I can do more? That's pretty cool. I can forge these together. Neat. What is this? Why is it flashing red? Oh, there's nothing left. I see. All right, we're done. Let's put you back on this guy. In fact, I could. Oh, no, sorry. It should be on him. I can now stack this guy up to be the best baby. Attack range. Activates very fast. Skill power up. That's very good. Yeah, the question is, damage ranged plus 20%. Would that have been better to combine with that? Maybe? Probably. 20% would be more. Ooh. This attack damage is 60. It would have given 12 damage instead of but it wouldn't have had the extra attack speed. So I think this is still probably better than that. All right, well. I think we always want one baby up with these guys. Actually, maybe I do. I don't know. These guys are the slightly longer range. We'll just see how this goes. Oh, actually, that didn't take a space. I have one more still. Well, let me grab an item then. The item could be really good. I also have a reroll, so. Armor might not be a bad choice, but reroll rewards and upgrades the rarity of common options. These are all common, right? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Termination +1. Doesn't really get us anything, but block chance. Defend against attacks with double damage reduction. Flame of Grace. +1 Grace. Don't know what that does. I don't know what Grace is. What it gives us necessarily. Same with Perception. +2 barriers on skill use. Okay. Because this says +2 berries on skill use too. Do I wanna? You know what? It's probably still good on someone else, right? What does perception give us? Nothing, really. Really? So it's only combats that count toward this. Completing combats lures the map out. So it does tell you that directly. If only I read. I want. Well, I'm gonna do the superior combat naturally. Out of sheer greed. Oh my gosh. All right, I think we're gonna have to be together here. Thanks. And sleep all these. Probably. I want him to be in front because he's like the tankiest, but I also don't want him to be in front because he's got the most range. So it's slight anti-synergies, I suppose. But I do this. I do this. I think I probably do this on him. Oh, he's gonna die instantly, I think. Can't do another sleep. Yeah, okay, one died. Who died? Oh. Nice 2 HP. You're getting good, Rookie. You get this. You got the second boss in. But this one will be harder to get rid of. Be careful. Vision. Reroll rewards and grants influence to all options. Well, that'll probably be good once we fight the boss. Let's see what it is. Okay. What does he do? Reap. Targets the current enemy. Affects enemy in skill range. Deals 180 skill damage. Plus 50% health steal. What do you do? Targets the highest damage done enemy, applies soul steal. All right, we're gonna target this guy down pretty hardcore, I think. I don't know if these guys will be able to tank up here, but I can sleep them, right? So let's focus our efforts and sleep the boss and etc. I'm gonna put this on him. I'm going to assume we will be able to relation. Did that damage off? Okay, he just lived, but then died immediately, so it is what it is. Probably sleep. You know, I may as well try and sleep all of them. No reason not to. I'm gonna do it on him because he's more important. I don't have much mana right now anymore. I want to do immolation or wait for the sleep. I'm gonna do immolation. Ballsy move. Okay, we did kill most of the enemies, so it'll be easier this time around. I think we just do the same thing because it worked out pretty well. I just sleep these guys. Do some cleanup here. And I'm gonna start casting this on the... it's even worse saving the weak guys. I don't know. I need to do immolation on somebody. Okay, this is good. This is really good, actually. We can sleep them both. Oh, well, doesn't matter because we're just gonna wake them up and we win. We beat the second boss. Oh, there's a second phase. I forgot about that. Oh boy, yeah, look at that. Up here it shows we have to fight twice. I definitely want to sleep these guys and kill all this riffraff. I think we're fine to do. I'm gonna put him in the... honestly, let's put him here. I think that's probably slightly better. We're gonna open up with sleeping all these guys. And we're gonna do immolation. Oh, why are you attacking the boss, man? Oh, you should not be doing that. Immolation. Even more. Okay, we're having some deaths. Let me sleep this guy on top, most importantly. No, I didn't get to save that guy, but I can do this. Well, he'll get saved once. I'm gonna do immolation on the guy in the back. We killed the boss. We just have to kill the last enemy. Yes! We killed the second boss. We got potential. Levels of character up to 3. Nice. Rubik's Cube, umbrella, alarm clock. I don't have any level 1 characters, and I probably won't have any. I should probably use one reroll. Oh! Stone calendar. +2 energy charges on combat start. Energy charges burn energy to all enemies instead. Aw, energy burn depletes the energy intolerance of a target. Aw, I don't know who I guess I would give that to one of our frontliners, because I don't really care about their their skills, right? So that'd be a good way to make them useful. More useful. Good job, Brookie, but it seems you're not done yet. Another portal opening. This time it should be the deadliest boss. Come this far. You could save your team. Don't give up now. So I'm going to give this to one of you guys. I need to level someone up to 3. It's going to be you. Almost guaranteed. There we go. I got 2 of these babies. 2 of these Enlightened babies. I like how they also have different art for when they level up like that. I could have done vision. I could have. Probably should have. But we got something really good with the cheap reroll, so I'm fine with that, I think. I only have 64 health left. That's the main concern. Not sure how well that's going to go. All right, deck of cards. So there's no reason not to grab these, because it doesn't take any time. Heavyweight. Select enemy characters in spell range. Deal 50 poise damage. Losing all poise applies stun and increases maximum poise. Oh, so you can't like stun lock them forever doing it. Stun them for 2 seconds. Deal skill damage equal to 50% skill power to a close enemy. So if I have someone that has really high skill, I could cast it on them. What's this? Select a player character, inflict 3% health loss, apply 1 lycanthropy. Maximum stacks 5, transforms into a werewolf, which gives health steal on hit, attack speed, move speed, maximum attack range is 1. So you definitely only use that on our melee characters. Probably potentially being able to center target, deal 150 deadly attack damage. Deadly damage is dealt to health. It's dealt as health loss. Health loss reduces the amount of max health. Oh, well, I mean, that seems pretty good. I don't know if we'll have enough mana to do all that, but we're already kind of using our mana up pretty heavily. Plague is nice. Consecrate. Select player character in spell range. Apply 3 devote. Grants shield to Saint allies. Saint benefits from devout allies. I don't think we have the stuff for that. I'm going to assume I don't. Select a player character, grant 120 armor. And apply snow pack. Shoot a projectile back against attackers within range 2. Plus 100% bonus spell range. Projectiles deal skill damage and poise damage equal to 50% of their armor. I mean, I guess I'm more likely to use this. Although maybe Plague would have been good. Especially with the plus range. Yeah, we'll see. Spirit combat right away, shall we? I ain't no coward. He's got some big skill stuff, apparently. How are we doing on... I think I'm fine with this, and I'm gonna just sleep all these guys and immolate this. And do I want to? Wow, this is potentially really big. That's a 2-second stun. And oh, someone just died already. He's taking a lot of hits, so I'm gonna save him with that, at least temporarily. It didn't really work out too well. So he did 1,600 damage, huh? Which is significantly more than everybody else. I was casting immolation on him, but even without immolation, he was tanking the most. Just for chance. Oh, he gets shields on start. I mean, okay. Reroll a trait. Preparation would be pretty useless. The intensity, I mean, it would be nice to get another intensity, but perception. I don't want to lose the vitality by accident is the problem. Oh, I reroll the endurance guaranteed. Okay, fine with that. Oh, I got another intensity. 30% damage on melee attacks, 10% poise damage on attack. Well, we don't have that much melee, but all right. What's in the box? Plus contact. Go up to 5. I'm gonna use vision actually. Oh, 2 perception. Plus 1 stealth. What's a 10 attack damage? I mean, these are really nice, to be honest. Even more barriers. And it brings our perception up. Hit damage reduction. I can roll with that. That is a lot of the exact same choices. Could go do a regular combat and start unlocking more stuff over here. There's a chest here that I might want. All right, let's go this way. I'm not scared. Although oh, actually our health went back up, so that's awesome. I think we focus on just killing these. I think I can split the party here. I think you guys can deal with that stuff while we deal with this. Maybe. Who do I want to sleep? I think I just sleep like a bunch in the middle. Even it out. Do this. Let's stun these guys. Who's about to die is the question. I'm gonna save you just in case. I think you do more burn. I lost one dude, unfortunately. So I lose 1 health? Yeah, I lost 1 health. Okay. I have a lot of regular experience. We can do a lot of rerolls right now. Oh, this guy has an item, so that's good. Potentially. I can't actually... I could reach if I do this. So I think we do the same plan. Yeah. Sleep a bunch in the middle. So that we can hopefully focus on the good one. This baby just didn't stay near anything important. Let's have you immolate. And probably get a stun off. It's really nice. Dude, one of these guys still died. These brawlers. I need to do something about them. What do I do? How do I need them to level up or get more health or something. Okay, who would I like to reroll? Potentially. Preparation intent. Could lose intensity, which I really don't want to lose. Contact. I could afford to do this. Vitality. Okay, I don't want to reroll those. Okay, I can guarantee reroll a perception or a vitality. Perception wouldn't matter. The vitality would suck to reroll. Just don't think I risk it, you know? Alright, he's got another trait, so I'm gonna do this. I'm doing a lot of hard combats here. I need to swap this around. You guys can fight up here against this stuff, and we'll fight more central here. I'm just gonna sleep you guys and do this and make sure you're getting attacked by a lot of stuff. So relation. Wow, he just teleported behind us. Personnel. I'm gonna stun for a couple seconds. I'm gonna sleep for just a second. Dude, one of my brawlers dies every time. Guaranteed. Oh, can I only have so many of these? Uh-oh. I can only have like 5 item slots here. So I might actually have to use things. I haven't got any chests to reroll. At least recently. I've got nobody to level up with these. I wish I could combine them. How badly do I want to reroll? I think it's going to be smart enough to reroll the perception. Let's find out. Oh, sorry. The preparation became a perception. That's actually great. +2 barriers on skill use. Just everybody gets that? Yo. I think so. Or at least people, maybe it's just people with perception. In which case it'd probably be better off doing, oh, you know what? Maybe I should give those to these guys so they get barriers and they stay alive for longer. It almost makes sense or something. Like I'm using strategy. Yeah, there's actually no traits I want to reroll right now. They're all very good for us. Let's do a regular combat to open up some of these paths. I think that's reasonable. And also this looks pretty reasonable. I think I'm just gonna start off by doing this and probably this. If I do that, that's fine. Nobody has died currently. I'm gonna protect him because this guy was attacking him. Do this. What does this do again? I don't remember. I think it's just armor. Let me sleep. The one we're not targeting. It doesn't do anything. Okay, that works so much better. Just a slight change. That's an ever so slight change. Ooh, forge. We can make our unit items better, or we can combine them. I mean, making the magic 8 ball better would be nice. There you go. Let's do energy charges on combat start. Oh my gosh. Okay. The bag expands. Thank goodness. If we lost that, I would have been a little sad. I want to combine anything. I mean, combining that with this would be pretty good, probably. But I actually really want those on the front line, so I don't want to combine those. The crystal skull. Honestly, let's do this. Oh, I can't. Once it's been merged, I can't do it again. I see. Has to be an unforged item. 20% damage with range attacks. You know, I could combine these maybe. Combine these. Yeah, all right. Or, you know what? Actually, I take it back. Better to just make things better. Things we're almost certainly not going to get rid of. Let's do this. Forge. +5 energy burn on attack. That's... Alright, that's good. That is good. And you go back on you. Alright. We are... ready to go. Another character. Okay, we can level them up to level 2 immediately. What do you got? More importantly, they give us some stats, you know. Ooh. These don't really give us anything immediately. But will this guy be able to survive? Shoot a projectile, like 120 poison. Attack range 3. I can have him sit in the back and just do that. It's not terrible. And we get +1 energy charge on start. We just have him sit like way in the back. In fact, if I give him this one, and he can have 4 range and just apply poison to people without really ever getting attacked, right? Level him up to 2. He is very squishy, so he definitely wants to be sitting in the back, protected by everybody else. All right. 5 fights. Well, let's do superior combats for the better rewards, I suppose. I think I swapped these around. So you guys fight down here. I wonder if poison will be enough to work with that. I think I still do it like this. And then I sleep to disable for like 10 seconds these guys. Yeah, that's probably good. Then we do some immolation here. We might want to stun these guys to help them out a little bit. And do some more immolation. And see if anybody's getting targeted hardcore. You are. Oh, they died. The baby died. No. Please don't die. I need that HP. I lost 1 HP. That's honestly not too bad. So many rerolls. I'm not getting chests, so... This opens up 1. This opens up 1, but then I can do some more stuff. Reroll consumable experience. Let's just go this way because I want to explore more of the map. Oh, damn. We're definitely swapping this around. Okay. Let's have the poison guy over here. I think they'll be fine up top. More or less. And I can sleep a lot of this to ease the start of this fight. You know? Let's do it on him. Let me stun these guys. So we're getting a lot of damage come in. Oh, our baby died before I got to revive him. Or save him. Uh-oh. They're taking a lot of damage here. So bad. Let's sleep I think we'll win this. We're just gonna take some health damage. They are fine. We're good. Lost 2 health. Could have been worse. Could have been better. Not that big of a deal. Another character, huh? It's very rare for these kind of games to allow you to have so many characters at once. Neither of these give us anything right now. They're both equally tanky, actually. He gains armor as his ability, while this guy does damage. I could get an orphan, who is another baby. I feel like we need the athlete. Let's level him up. And what can I give him? So we got the melee squad up there. You know what? Maybe I start mixing things together. And let's give you this. So when he uses a skill, he gains armor. And he gains barrier. So that would be really nice. Probably want to do something like this. Don't know if he doesn't have that much health directly, but maybe he's better as like a side flank, but this baby actually has the most overall HP. All right. Oh, chest. We have a lot of rerolls, so you better believe we're going to use them if we don't get anything good. Yeah. Poise damage on. I go to 5 contact. This is just impact, which doesn't really give us anything. Penetration with hits. One effort. An energy recharge chance. Poise damage on hit. You know what? Sure. We might be able to get up to 6 contact. Poise damage on hit. You know what? He is... I don't know if poise damage stacks with how much damage you do. That's my question. But I'm going to give it to the Messiah. Oh, yeah. If we get one more, we can get 20 poise damage instead of 10 and 60% damage with melee attacks. You can just get one more contact. Now, this guy's got reach and insight, neither of which I care about. So let's re-roll. I mean, range is good, but get rid of the insight and... Oh, wait, is there a log I can see what that gave me instead? Did I just get reach again? Oh, sorry, it's on him. Grace. What does Grace do? Energy pulse chance. Okay, sure, I guess. 3 fights. Do whatever I want. Well, either way, I reveal a square, so we'll go here. This is a pretty decent matchup. I'm going to put the poison guy up here just to help him out, maybe. Actually, no. I do like it down here. Maybe give them that other baby. Maybe I do something like this. And we sleep a bunch in the middle here. I do some mutilation. And I don't actually need a stun up there, but I can definitely use a stun down here. Let me see who's dying. Okay. I think that was an enemy, not us. I'm just gonna drop another stun, I think. Okay, we're doing really good. Let's do an immolation here. Oh, baby. Immolation does so much damage directly. Did I lose somebody? Yeah, I did. Lost one of the brawlers up there. eventually when they started fighting the tougher stuff. It was just a regular combat back there. Well, let's do this one then. Oh boy, there's a level 3 right there. It is mildly terrifying. I think they're gonna need the poison bro to help out. Oh no. How well this is gonna go. What do I do here? I sleep. Probably a bunch of them. I think we actually want to do immolation up here to help them out. Probably also want a nice fat stun. Don't want them to die. Save them. Save them for a brief moment. Oh. They're asleep. No. These guys are doing fine down here. Scared to immolate that actually. Let me sleep them just briefly. Oh, I lost one of our front ends. Come on, get him. There you go. -4 health. That was a hard one. It's not. I think it's probably fine actually. Like ultimately, I only get to do one more here. So reroll. They're giving me just like infinite rerolls, but not actually giving me what I want. I probably should have done one of the harder counters, but this still looks hard. Jesus. I have to play more central here. By the looks of it. Poison. Who am I gonna put to sleep here? We could just ignore this top half maybe and do something like this. I really like the positional aspect of this game. I think it's like quite good. Okay, I can do a stun here. Let me make sure we are doing immolation. I want to do it on him, but like he's so low already. Yeah, it's just risky to do, right? So, I should probably stun. Maybe save us. A little bit of death. I can sleep those two since I'm not actively attacking them. There we go. Get them, boys. Lost 2 health. Again, not bad. We only lost 15 health before the boss. Nobody I can level up. And get this chest. That's why I revealed it, actually. So, reroll's common. May as well use it. Ooh, another glass of perception. Another boot of contact would get us to 6. I think I have to do that. Poise damage on hit. Do these guys do like anything special for poise damage? I don't think so. Let's give it to you. So now we're at 6. Extra poise damage on attack, which will help with our heavyweight stun too. And melee damage should be significantly better. We just need a better way to keep our melee guys alive longer. They just have so little health for some reason. Holy crap. We have to fight this 3 times? Bruh. Oh no. All right, we're gonna focus on killing you know what, our melee dudes can probably kill that stuff, while you guys who are tankier at a range can hopefully fight the boss. Maybe this is still very kind of risky, but need to put you guys to sleep. going to actually immolate up there to help them out. Save his life. Do immolation on him. I'm gonna try and stun all these because they are dangerous. I don't have enough for another immolation. Protect you a little bit. God. Okay, sleep. Dude, we got our ass kicked. Could have saved him a little bit. But... okay, we did kill all those, so they should be easier to kill this time. And I killed some of these. And we didn't actually lose that much life, actually, surprisingly. Surprisingly. So... I'm going to try a slightly different strategy this time. We're going to... once again sleep these. But I'm going to do... immolation here, maybe? And then work on stun up here. And I'm going to make sure you have extra life. And you... immolation. This is still only the first round is the problem. Oh, God. Defend. Dude, I'm not... oh, this is so bad. I don't know if we're going to beat this boss. We might need some metagame progression before we kill this boss, or at least a better build. So, let's try a different strategy, because clearly this is not working out too well. Let's focus on the top, like, entirely. You know? We will have... something like that, and we'll just do this. All right? We will immolate on you. And make sure to keep stunning these guys so they don't mess with us for a while. Just an immolation. Let's keep stunning these guys as best we can. I just lost a dude. I have no more mana, really. We can sleep people that we're not currently actively fighting. This tree trunk is just so mean to us. Okay, you're the carry. I'm gonna make sure you live, hopefully. Okay, it looks like we finally whittled them down enough. Let's just sleep that guy since we're not hitting him. Oh, that's not good. Live. No, he did not live. We did not kill the boss. Oh, this is bad, dude. I've got 1 HP. Exactly 1 HP in a dream. This is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. With our... sleep. Wondering if the stun is just better than the sleep in general. Well, it costs a lot more, so I guess that makes sense, right? Oh, yeah, we got our ass kicked. Sleep him. Yeah, no, that's it. GG. Oh. Yeah. They turned into cool looking monsters, though. I thought our build was pretty good there. Equip masteries. Okay. +1 sure ancient reward option in the boss chest of map 1. Plus 50% reward rarity in a random deck of cards on map 1. It's anticipation into purity. Challenge. Get a character that 50% shield decay. Oh, so this is how I unlock them. I see. Transforms initiative into instrument. Intensity into defiance. Interesting. I don't know how good those are. I do know how good these are, though. Guaranteed ancient reward. It seems pretty good. These definitely seem like I would have to have an idea of what I'd want to build toward in order to actually fight it, you know? Or what am I saying? I would want an idea of what all the characters typically get and what I want to build toward. Oh, here we go. It actually, I can just mouse over and see. It's just a straight upgrade. It's just if you want to use these abilities. So if I wanted to go for an intelligence build, we could do that and start with that. Oh, I get 2 slots. I don't know what's usually paired with intelligence. Or like what would be the best to pair with it? Probably energy regeneration, right? I feel like we were getting enough rare loot that I don't necessarily need those. At 8 points, look at all those bonuses. Oh, damn. So that'd be a good idea to do. I don't know if third boss is like the final to unlock the next zones or not. But I think we will leave that for next time. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. And maybe next time we play this, I will clear zone 1 and we'll go into zone 2 or something like that. So, as a reminder, the game is in the description and you can get it on the 6th of February. It's a really cool game, as you can see, and there's a lot of build synergies. And hell, if you want a team full of babies, you can do it. Probably could have had some better synergy with other characters rather than our, athletes and brawlers. I really thought they'd have more HP and they'd be able to survive longer than they did, but maybe I just didn't pick relics to really lean into that as much as I should have. Lots of cool ideas here, and apparently we've collected 14% of the stuff. There's a lot of characters we've not used yet. So with that, I will see you guys next time.